It was a peaceful morning in the Jones estate. As the sunshine peeked in through the windows and made Wine's face glow, Jungkook watched quietly. As she poured him some coffee, she was up to something again. He just knew it. 3, 2, 1. Wine. Darling, why don't we go on a vacation somewhere? It's been some time. He grabbed her wrist and made her sit on his lap instead. 'JK, yeah? Certainly. Wine. It's been 2 months. By the way, try this. How does it taste? She held up the cup for him as if she would bribe him using some coffee. Oh, she did. She could just look at him with those eyes he fell for, and he would do anything in this world for her. That's how much he loved her, and she knew it so well. Yet her little tries to bribing him on every demand was always entertaining to him. JK, oh, now this is delicious, he said once he took a sip. Okay, where do you want to go? She jumped at victory, and all Jungkook could think of is how is he going to empty his schedule once again. God, he was down so bad. She started explaining about where she wanted to go and all the things she wanted to do. A ghost of a smile tugged at his lips. He watched her, watched how the sunlight caught in her hair, how effortlessly she existed in his world, and how much he loved her presence. As Wine went on about the places she wanted to visit, Jungkook's phone vibrated on the table. JK, give me a second, baby. I need to take this. He murmured, pressing a soft kiss to her forehead before lifting her off his lap. They walked towards his study. Wine knew better to disturb him when he was in there. He had always been private about his work, and she had respected that. She stayed there looking at the pictures of the island she wanted to visit while sipping the coffee he left, which was now hers, of course. After a few minutes, her excitement took over everything else as she rushed to his study. JK, and you couldn't do one thing right? She stopped right before turning the doorknob. Oh, maybe it wasn't good at time. She should leave. JK, it's an emergency. Once the shipment arrives, blow away the whole port. Not a single person must survive. Her stomach dropped. What was he talking about? What was he saying? This wasn't business. This was murder. Her heart pounded in her ears as she slowly pushed the door open a crack, just enough to see him standing there, back to her, one hand gripping the edge of his desk, while the other held the phone to his ear. He turned once he noticed her presence. Joy is already dead, as per your command. We need. It was a faint voice, but Wyan heard it from the other side of the phone before Jungkook got the call. It's okay. Wyan, Wyan, what was that? Who died and what was it about blowing the board? He stayed quiet, almost calm, as if he had imagined this whole scene a million times in his head. Wyan, who are you? What do you do, Jungkook? Please tell me this is just a misunderstanding and we will be all good. Please. Stay quiet, and it started to really work her up. Anxiety. It took worst of her. Wine, you're a murderer. Take Mafia. You married a mafia. Her word spun there. As the iPad fell from her hand, joke. This had to be a joke. Maybe a very bad dream she needed to wake up from. One step, two steps, she moved back and then ran away and locked herself in a room. Jungkook stayed there. This is the day he feared, yet he knew. It was inevitable. It had to come no matter how much he tried to run away from it. I had known this day would come, that one day she would find out, and yet, despite all the preparations, nothing could have braced him for the way she had looked at him, like he was a stranger, a monster, someone who betrayed her. He stayed, giving her some time and space, yet when he opened the door to their bedroom, she was gone. The closet door hung open, empty spaces where her clothes used to be. The drawers she always struggled to close were left ajar. The blanket she wrapped herself around was left cold there. Jungkook's heart stopped. No. A quiet bitter laugh left his lips as he rubbed a hand down his face. His fingers trembled slightly. He didn't even realize it. His biggest fear had unfolded right before his eyes. His hands clenched at his sides, nails digging in his palm. She left him. It hit him so hard he had to take a break. For a long moment he just stood there. He took in the empty space like nothing here was home anymore. He had built this place for her, given her everything, but now she was gone. Jungkook went back to her old place. He knew she was back there in a hurry. He stood outside her door, his knuckles wide from clenching his fists. He had knocked and knocked and knocked, but nothing. Jake, Wyan, open the door. Silence. Baby, please just talk to me. He shut his eyes, forcing back the weight in his chest. Still, nothing. She was inside. He knew it. He could picture her curled up, scared of him, and then realization alone nearly drove him to his knees. Jungkook pressed his palm against the door as if he could reach her through it. From inside, Moon sat up curled on the floor, gripping her knees so tightly that her fingers ached. Her entire body was trembling, the weight of everything crashing down on her. He was her husband, a man who was always smiling at her, a kind, gentle being who could never hurt anybody. It was a lie. Everything was a lie. The man who protected her also killed people. He betrayed her. He was a monster. Please just let me see you. She heard his voice crack from the other side and it broke her down even more. Tears streamed down her face as she let out a quiet sob. The anxiety started turning this whole thing into something ugly, and she knew. She knew. She needed to go somewhere so far away, somewhere even the ghost of his shadow wouldn't reach her. But would he really allow it? A man she had no idea what his dark side could be. Could she really run away from such a man so dangerous? To be continued.